Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bork, know your rights.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Whiteside, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it. And I love during the summertime when we get a focus to give some opportunities, some educational opportunities that maybe some people wouldn't expect to be able to get during this time. We welcome in a group with Look Who's Reading, a book festival. We're so very glad to have three people with us. Ms. Honora Parker-Vicks, thank you for joining us.
Hi everyone. My name is Honora Parker-Vicks, as he stated. I have a nonprofit called Epic Outreach. Acronym stands for Empowering People in the Community. We basically cater to reducing mental health awareness and catering to those who lack the resources in regards to mental health awareness and the stigma around mental health.
Oh, very nice. As a social worker, I very much appreciate that. Sitting next to her, Ms. Anitra Woods. Anitra, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Yes, and like you said, my name is Anitra Woods, and I'm with Big Dreamers Youth Foundation.
Okay.
And our organization is Tri-Parish, and we help kids in the community, parents, and mostly based on education, and also putting awareness out there for anything that's dealing with youth in the community, especially bullying prevention.
Okay, wow. So help with mental health, help with bullying prevention, and somebody who kind of stands up for everybody. Mr. Vernell, we appreciate you joining us as well. Vernell, Ali Talbert, we appreciate you being here.
Good to see you as always. You know me, Vernell Talbert,
right?
President of the GROW Collaboration.
Right.
GROW is an acronym for Gradually Righting Our Wrongs. We just saw a need in the community to try to help kids develop social skills, technical skills, introduce them to STEM, any type of skill that will help them become a more more productive member of society.
Right.
That's what we kind of do.
And all three of the programs that you're joined with have a very positive approach to really helping people be better, especially helping the youth in our area. So we appreciate that. But let's talk a little bit about the Look Who's Reading Book Festival. Thank you, Jason. We appreciate that. It is going to take place on July 27th over in Thibodaux at the Warren J. Harang Municipal Auditorium from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So, Ms. Lenore, tell us a little bit about what we can expect for the day.
So as far as the Look Who's Reading Book Festival, we do have about over 68 vendors. About 45 of those vendors are authors.
Yes.
So we have a wide variety of different genre of authors. So a little bit for everybody, for everyone in the family.
Okay.
So the idea is bring that family unit together, focusing on, of course, reading comprehension and storytelling. We're going to have a family corner for families who want to read to their children, numerous of different things.
Wow. So lots of vendors. I mean, good Lord.
Yes.
Over 60, but 45 of those are authors. So it seems like y'all have authors of so many different genres, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some of y'all favorite authors are going to be there?
Yeah, we have quite a few, yes.
Okay. Very good. Very good. And 11 to 5. So it's going to be a long time for 6 hours. People can come and really enjoy. And again, if you'd like more information, there's a QR code right there. You can certainly check that out and be able to see what that's going to be about. Again, it is the Look Who's Reading. I love the look at the front top with the eyes there. We want to make sure that you know about the book festival. More than 68 vendors are going to be there. And again, it's on North Canal Boulevard at the Warren J. Harang Municipal Auditorium. Most people know where that is, over in Thibodaux, July 27th on a Saturday from 11 to 5. And this is one of those ways, Vernell, that we really get people involved in making positive changes.
Absolutely. And I think it's very important, not even necessarily to just the Tri-Parish area, but to Louisiana in itself. Before I was coming here, I was looking up some of the statistics from the Department of Education, and they were talking about the reading report. And it says 75% of kindergartners and 55.4% of grade level kids are reading below the average, below the average. So I think this would be a good way to kind of bring, some excitement back to reading, bring awareness to the literacy problems that we do have in the state.
Yeah, and again, being in South Louisiana, people, they like to come to festivals, so if you have a book festival, and especially one that's got 68 vendors, 45 of those being local artists or artists from different places and authors, people can kind of experience that and get excited about reading. And that's kind of the point, right? If we can get people excited, or young kids excited about reading, we can change the path of literacy in our area. And so very, very exciting for that. So I'm very thankful that y'all have gotten together and decided to do this and pulled such a volume of people that can do that. So Jay, put the flyer up one more time. I want people to know what they can do and what's available. This free community event, and I apologize I didn't mention that thus far, but lots of different authors and illustrators, a family area where you can read to your kids, some panel discussions and workshops, some live performances, and of course, story time. They've got some free preschool supplies, which is cool, which is neat to be able to do. So from 11 to 5 on July 27th, Saturday, you can come out to the Warren J. Harang Municipal Auditorium where people are going to be there. If people want more information, where do they go to get more information?
So we actually have a Facebook, so you can follow us on Look Who's Reading Book Festival.
Okay.
For more information and updates. We have the different flyers in regards to the authors and other activity events that we have going on.
And we also sharing on all of our social media pages as well.
Okay, very good. So they can go to just Look Who's Reading, Look Who's Reading, and they'll get all of that information. Or again, if you're watching, go ahead and put your phone and take a shot of that QR code, let it come up, and you'll get lots more information about that. And so I'm very thankful that we're doing this in the area. We know that Thibodaux is one of those places where people come to festivals. We certainly hope a wonderful output of people coming.
And before we go, look out for more events from the Tri-Parish organizers.
Okay, very good. Look forward to that. Very good. So Vernell, Anitra, Miss Elnora, thank y'all so much for joining us. We appreciate it, and thanks for what you're doing for the kids.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that'll do it for this particular segment and this Bayou Time. But don't go anywhere. A lot more local programming right here on HTV.
Rouse's Markets is voted best grocery store in New Orleans, best grocery store in Baton Rouge, Mississippi, Gulf Coast, Thibodaux, Houma, Hammond, Lake Charles, Mobile, year after year. Thank you for choosing us best grocery store on the Gulf Coast. Number one. Thank you.
Thank you.
The number one grocery store
In Mississippi, Alabama,
Louisiana. 1 million customers a week can't be wrong. Welcome to Rouse's.